Okay, heads up before you start watching this podcast. We've had an issue with my P4 Zoom podcast recorder. So we film it on phones and then sync it up with the audio from the P7, which hooks up to the mics, makes it really good to listen to. Well, guess what? The P7's messing up and dropping audio. So during this 2-hour podcast, which I cut down to an hour because I got just tired of editing, there's going to be parts of the audio drops and it'll switch audio to the phones, and then the microphones will pick back up. It's a pain in the butt. It may not be worth watching, but I figured I'd put it up and let you decide. So here it is, number 57. I'm going to call it technical difficulties. 2-hour podcast that I've edited down to an hour because of the equipment issues we've had. So I got to fix that for number 58. Do you like the free flow?
I do like the free flow.
Welcome to the Ash and Burns podcast. Two guys don't know what we're talking about, but come along for the ride. We talk about politics, religion, sex, video games, movies, pop culture, conspiracies, aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, and
anything and everything.
That's right, Ash and Burns podcast.
Rolled up into a big juicy burrito with some queso.
Fat boys.
Let's go.
Oh, you forgot the boo?
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Oh, God. Hey, so we missed last week. You all right, man?
Yeah.
We missed last week because snow and you were sick.
It wasn't snow, it was me sick.
But did we have snow too?
No, that was this weekend. Or this week. Weekend and week. Yeah, last Thursday I woke up. Nose just a running. Friday I woke up. Had a headache and nose a running.
We thought it was just allergies. We was hoping it was just allergies.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
No.
You got sick. And then you trying to blame it on us.
Yeah. I was over here.
You was over here like last Friday, and then you got sick on Thursday.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with us.
That's the time. Germs have to take time to germinate.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's all y'all. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
But no, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I literally lived in my bed. I didn't even get up. Well, I got up here and there, but it was like I had a headache. It started out right here because that's why I thought it was sinuses. And then
pressure.
It moved to both eyes, above both eyes, and then it just like two racing stripes down my back of my head, and it was just constant, like, and then I was blowing out my nose, and it was crazy. Never had a fever.
Some people don't get fever.
Yeah, I took a bad allergy test and negative because that was the wife's main concern.
Oh, yeah. It was the old 19.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got here. Here, put this up your nose and rub it around for 15 seconds.
There is a bad case of like just an old school flu going around. But like it's hitting people hard. I haven't got sick. I usually don't get sick.
Neither do I. I used to get sick like once every 5-6 years. But when I was sick, I was sick.
Man flu.
Yeah, I was in the bed. I'd be crying like a baby.
I would just die.
Yeah.
But well, you're back. You're back. We're back.
Yeah.
We had some cool snow days here.
Speaking of that, yesterday, blizzard. 9 a.m. blizzard.
It's about 10:30.
12:30 in the afternoon of the same day.
All gone.
Gone.
It was weird. Big flakes coming down.
Roads were clear.
It covered
dry.
the roads. There's a lot of wrecks during that time period.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And then boom, gone. Roads are dry.
Just like there'll be days when I'm out working and it's like you look up at the sky and it's literally like black death. And then I'll go in a crawl space and be in there 10 minutes. I come outside and I look up, crystal blue.
Sun shining, huh?
Not a cloud in the sky. And I'm like, did I fall asleep under there or something? Good gravy.
Well, Maybe you fell asleep underneath there. You never know.
No.
It's like, I think he's dead.
But then there's times it's like crystal clear, and I go in there, I come out, and it's pouring down, raining.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the whole sky's just covered.
I left my windows down.
Yeah, I don't understand this weather, man. Still not ever used to it, man.
It's like that everywhere, isn't it? Or it's just here?
No, it's the only time I've ever noticed is living here.
Living here. A little wild here. You get the mountains over there, and the storms hit the mountains, and then roll and do weird things here, and then I guess the coast. I don't know. What am I, like a meteorologist?
Well, it is kind of weird because most of our weather comes from like the Midland over to us, but yet we have an ocean right there, which normally wind comes this way. So we never get weather patterns coming from the sea. It's always from the land over.
Well, we've always said if you got a storm coming from the east, like if it comes Greensboro way, it's going to be a bad storm usually. Like if a storm's coming from the east,
Yeah.
here it means it's usually a really bad storm.
Well, it's coming off the ocean.
I guess,
and that's
yeah.
where they get strength.
Yeah, yeah. But if it's like a good old-fashioned west coming through, hits the mountains, and it's like a speed bump. It hits us and then crashes down like Durham. Seems like.
Yeah.
I don't really know. It just seems like. I listen to the old folks. Old folks are usually right about that kind of stuff.
Them old almanacs.
Yeah, they're like, oh, my knee's hurting. Getting ready to be a hurricane. You're like, what? Let's get ready to rain frogs. Oh, my celiac is acting up or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Celiacus.
I don't know. Yeah. Zach Siliconakis. That's a stretch. I tried. Get your water. Go ahead. You got to stay hydrated. Oh, we got to do intro.
Intro.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's the old one. Do, 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 do. What do you think of this new one? Do, 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 do. Do you like to free flow? I like to free flow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ash&burnz podcast. Podcast of anything we like.
Yeah. You're too weird about that.
I like it. Is it too weird? I can redo it.
No. We do redo it at episode 100.
Yeah, you're right.
It's stuck.
You're right. Stuck.
From 50 to 100.
You're right. You're right. This is 57. It's crazy.
Dang, 43 more until we change that
That's fine.
dumb intro.
We can change it whenever we want.
Oh, bro.
That'd be season 4. How about that?
Season 4.
Hey, we're on season 3 now. At 60, you want to change to season 6?
Season 4.
We want to change to season.
There's seasons of this.
It's an option on Spotify. What episode number? I'm like,
How about just episode 57?
I guess, but season sounds like we're cool. Because we've changed a lot since our early days with just paranormal talk.
Yeah.
And then we started doing everything. And then we did a little bit of themes, which I like the theme episodes.
Yeah.
And then we got, we were in that phase where we're like, the government's coming to get you. The Antichrist is being born. And, Alex Jones it, or Alex owns it.
Yeah, they are.
Uncle AJ. So we've been kind of hitting the government kind of hard. Not that they give a crap. They're like, oh, look at these two losers.
There's an asteroid supposed to hit the Earth in 32. It's 300 feet long.
Its percentage went up. It might hit us. Still low percentage.
It was at 1% that it would hit us, and it jumped up to 2.9%.
Yeah.
But they can only track it until 28, and then it gets too far out.
Mm-hmm. Then it comes
and
back.
then it comes back in 32 and hits us, supposedly.
Maybe. I think by then we could probably look.
But again, let's go back, because we've talked about this before, how they first said that the sun's there, and then everything rotates. But then they changed it, and it's like, well, the sun's really moving around the galaxy, and the planets are following it kind of a little bit behind it.
And the galaxies are moving.
And the galaxies, and again, I don't understand how we still have the same star constellations through thousands of years, because it's documented.
Yeah, but it's so far away that
it doesn't matter. It's still, everything's moving. And you're talking about things moving at thousands of miles per hour.
They're moving with us the same speed, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
but they're in their own galaxy.
Yeah.
Ain't it? Or every star we see is in the Milky Way.
I think it's the same thing as the moon in a car. You're driving a car, and the moon's right there staying. You're going down the road 50 miles an hour. The moon's right there staying. Maybe that's so far away, and so I don't know.
Yeah, but if the sun's moving and then we're trailing behind it, and then in their respective galaxies.
Moving.
There, it's moving. It should all be changing.
I think it's such a great distance that it's minuscule to us.
I think it's a lot of people talking about a bunch of stuff they don't know, and they just want to sound smart.
Well, math can figure it out, supposedly.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like the fossil records.
Oh man, there's some weird
Carbon dating.
There's some weird stuff popping up. There's like a wheel in a coal mine. It's supposed to be 1 million years old. It's like spokes.
Oh,
and then there's the iron jug or iron mug in coal. It's supposed to be a couple thousand years old. And there's like,
oh no, anything. About
and then
that.
there's this footprint, this human footprint, and there's a dinosaur footprint on top of it. And they're talking about, hang on, what's that about?
I've been telling you.
I can't believe that.
I've been telling you, man. Dinosaurs were early biblical days, man. In the time of Abraham, I believe, before the flood, I believe dinosaurs walked with people.
Really? Well,
I told you about that cave painting of a person. It was a cave painting of a person riding a raptor. And you were like, no. And then there's another cave painting where it's a triceratops. And it's like, if they were millions of years old and the people back in that were so dumb, the cavemen almost.
I don't think they were dumb. I think maybe.
How did they know what it looked like?
They found the bones and then drew it, maybe? I don't know. But that one footprint in the limestone, and then there's a dinosaur footprint, 3-toed dinosaur on top of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa.
They lived together. Dinosaurs ain't no millions of years old, been gone for millions of years.
See, science says that there's like millions of years separation between us and them.
Oh, well, my God says it ain't.
Oh, he said that?
Yep.
Hey, y'all, Alabama, guess what?
That's all right.
It's weird. It's just
I think
weird.
he would have a more thundering voice than just that.
He could have any voice.
Yeah.
He could be like, God, jeez.
Sound like Mort.
Oh, God, Peter.
Yeah.
I'm a pharmaceuticals. But there's so much going on that we are misled about.
Yep.
Like, you can't trust
Nobody.
anything.
Except the Lord's word.
Even that can be manipulated.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, I say this. It is being manipulated by man.
Well, the Roman Catholic branch is manipulated.
You think so?
Yeah. But like Wes Huff, he went on and debated
Old
that,
West, yeah. Brian something or Billy or
Billy Carson.
Yeah.
Because Billy Carson's like, oh, the word God in the Bible is actually God's with a little G, and it's the Anunnaki, and Jesus was a alien, all this and that. It's like, and then Wes debunked all that. And then went on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's like, yeah, because Joe Rogan was a big factor, like back in the years.
The Council of Nicaea and all that.
It was talking about how it was the telephone game, And so over time, people would distort the message and all that. And Wes Huff's like, no, like you can go back to our Bible right now to this day and open it up and read it. And if you go back to the actual like Dead Sea Scrolls, it's like word for word. There's no like miscommunication.
But I wonder if that's a lie.
No.
Like, I don't know Wes. I mean, obviously he seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He seems earnest.
Well, it's not just him. I mean, anybody that study that old language can read it and see, yeah, it says this to this,
The Billy Carson stuff, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
But it's even for me, and I'm like, I'd like to believe crazy stuff. I'm like, oh, that's wild.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just like, bro.
It's intriguing to us because it sounds so crazy.
Yeah.
These aliens come down here and they mix genes.
That makes sense.
That makes an ape turn into a Neanderthal.
That makes sense.
And then Neanderthals started raging back.
Yeah.
And they couldn't control them. So then they
makes sense.
gene manipulation some more and made Homo sapiens.
That makes sense.
Which is us. No. The thing is what gene did they mix their genes with ape to make Neanderthals or Homo sapiens? Yeah.
No idea.
Because there's supposed to be some kind of gene manipulation where they mixed in and all this. They mixed DNA, which again, that's like taking a dog's DNA and a cat's DNA. You can't crossbreed that. Like DNAs don't work like that.
With our understanding, it doesn't. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, how does the ARC DNA? You're a master of that. The little gene splitter and stuff.
Oh, the little gene gun. You steal it straight from him and stick it in the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. That
Or
makes sense to
take
me.
the embryo out.
That
and
makes
put it
sense
in
to me.
The breeder. Yeah.
This is all simulation. That's super easy to manipulate things.
Yeah, it is.
I'm tired of playing with these apes. There we go.
That's right. Run.exe.
Yeah. Now they're doing podcasts talking about this. Oh, God. It's time to wipe them out. Let's go ahead and get all those doomsday fish wash up on the beaches of Mexico. Dun, dun, dun. Have you seen that? Heard about that? Oh, man. Oarfish have been... There's more people that have walked on the moon than have seen oarfish in the ocean, supposedly.
But it's supposed to be a real thing.
Yeah.
Oarfish.
Oarfish, yeah, they're gigantic. They're like just long ribbon fish. And
well, I mean, the ocean ain't really all that discovered yet.
I know.
We know like what, 5% of it or something?
Every time a bunch of oarfish showed up on the beaches of Japan, boom, tsunami hit them. And, you know, these oarfish, they're out in the deep sea.
Yeah. Super deep. They got transparent skin?
No, they're like silver ribbon.
Okay. Because I know fish that are mostly transparent are like deep.
Well, anglerfish came up to surface, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing. They're thinking. Well, then
I wonder if that affects them, like how they breathe and
they
stuff.
say it supposedly does.
I wonder if it makes them all dizzy.
Well,
There's
in
less
the-
pressure.
Oh, maybe so. The
like
Philippines had a bunch of ribbon fish, not fish, oarfish show up.
And they're called oarfish.
Oarfish, doomsday fish. Yeah. They showed up
I wonder
on
if
the...
you can eat it.
Yeah, of course. Probably.
Well, I know a blowfish you can't really eat.
Well, you can eat it, but yeah. Stonefish you can eat. I saw a
never
video
heard of
today.
stonefish.
Stonefish is the ones you step on and you die. They look like
You?
stones. Yeah. Full of poison and toxin.
You can eat one?
I saw a video today of a person preparing one to eat, and you have to put like an air compressor on it and blow its skin up and blow its skin off.
Imagine being the guy that
experimented.
Imagine being the guy to be like, we're going to make
We're
this
gonna eat
fish
this, yeah.
edible.
But a bunch of oarfish showed up on the dead, you know, on the shore of Philippines, and they had a giant earthquake, tsunami hit, and now they're showing up on the coast of Mexico right now.
But now there's been more people to see oarfish than there is walked on the moon.
Well, they
'Cause if
say
they're
in their
washing
natural
up.
environment out there in the ocean. Yeah, Mike Rowe's one of them. Mike Rowe did like a episode of something, and he actually got to see one.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
I like Mike Rowe.
I do. Mike Rowe is the man.
He's the tool man.
That's Tim Allen.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
I was like-
he's that kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Like the tool man.
He's more like he sings opera.
Does he?
Yeah, he sung opera for years. It was on QVC. Anyway, oarfish.
Nerd.
Yeah, he got on the opera so he can get his actors screen SAG license or guild. He can get his license to act. He wanted to do television.
Oh, you can't just become a member. You have to be so much.
You have
like,
to join the
in
union to do it.
unions.
I know, right? Screen Actors Guild, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. SAG. But yes, these fish are showing up, and it's like, whoa, if they start showing up, then get ready for something. Now, I don't know if it's on the Gulf of America side or the Pacific Ocean side. I guess I could look it up.
It is technically the Gulf of America now. It's
Te-
it's official.
That's what he wants to call it. I mean,
Well, he's doing it so we can drill.
you think?
Yeah.
Change the name so you can drill?
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah,
sense,
because
man.
Biden's term,
Cannot
he was
drill
like, cannot
in-
drill in the Gulf of Mexico or off the shores of Alaska. And so Trump stepped in and was like, all right, it's Gulf of America.
We can
We
drill.
can drill there.
Drill, baby, drill.
That's right.
Isn't that right, Mr. President? Drill, baby, drill. That's right. And so you heard it here first, folks. This is Friday, the 21st of February. So this will come out Thursday. Now, if something happens, I'm gonna put this out. This clip, at least. Like, but that's what I'm hearing on the internet and saying if these things are showing up, and a lot of deep sea creatures are kind of coming up to the surface, which is rare for us to see and observe. That
Giant
means
squid.
something's getting ready to happen.
Giant squid needs to be coming up.
Oh, Kraken. Maybe Leviathan. Argamagu, where his name is, giant snake, the world-eating snake.
Okapoka? The Oka. No, Leslie just watched the video on that. Unsolved Mystery.
Thor kills him.
Oh,
with
yeah, the World Eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of it.
I don't know the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I heard there's the deepest deepest freshwater pond or lake is in Russia, and it goes down 5,000 feet.
The Marianas Trench is like 5 times that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's 35,000 feet deep, but that's ocean. I'm talking about freshwater, 5,000. That's almost a mile deep.
That's crazy.
Mount Everest is only, 5,300? 5,300
I don't
feet
know.
high.
So they could almost fit in that lake.
Yeah.
And we ain't even in the bottom of it. Have we? Probably. I bet Russia has.
Well, no, they were saying that there's stories back in 82 where divers went down there to train, and they come across like these 9-foot tall mermaid things.
Oh, shit.
They had like white, smooth skin. And so the divers were like, you know what? We're going to capture one of them. So they threw a net around one, and it projected a force field, and it shot all the divers up to the top really quick. And out of 8 men, 3 of them died because they got the bends.
The pressure change.
Yeah. And then the other ones were hospitalized. And then they went back down there again with scientists and stuff. Yeah, and they were trying to like capture one, and even to the point of where they would kill it. But every time,
Russia's crazy.
Yeah, every time they would see them, they would do something to like they would do some kind of force field around the people, and then like just kind of push them back, and they would just circle around them and all this and that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Imagine the cojones. Let's go down and hey, comrade, let's go down there and get them. I've seen them. Let's do it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Russians, boy, that's the scariest white people on the planet.
Oh, I know. They're crazy.
They're crazy, bro.
They don't care, bro.
I ain't messing with no dang Russian.
Yeah.
I love to, they're just.
Well, when you grow up drinking vodka and eating potatoes all day, you got nerves of steel.
They're just tough people. They're just rowdy. They're like Australians. Australians are rowdy but fun.
Yeah.
Russians are rowdy and scary.
They're from criminals.
Yeah.
Australia. Yeah.
All the alpha males. See them down in Australia. Well,
Yeah, remember that Alone show?
Yeah,
I was telling you about that.
Yeah.
Well, I think the newest season they're down in Australia, and one of the competitors was I forgot what they're called. Aborigine.
Oh, Aboriginal.
He wasn't. I think he was like half Aborigine or something, but he like went in and done all this. The very first day he quit. And he's in his territory.
Bro.
It's like, boy.
I bet your ancestors are like,
and they said that like whenever he did like his opening ceremony, when he said this prayer in their tongue and was like chanting.
What a poser.
And he got in there and was like,
nah, come get me out.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude. That's another thing. I cannot stand. I'm going to get in trouble for this. That damn. But anybody, that damn haka crap they do.
What?
They're like, all that crap. The haka.
Ain't that like Africans?
No, that's New Zealand. That's Samoan stuff.
Well, Samoans like Hawaii.
Yeah,
Hawaii.
and New Zealand, the whole band,
Well, Hawaii's like up here. New Zealand's like way.
I know, but they're all the
down
same.
here.
They're close relatives. They're very close.
Dude, New Zealand people are like white dudes.
Not original, no.
Okay.
But they had the haka crap, and they just do it everywhere.
Yeah, they slap.
Yeah, they'll have a rugby game. You're doing it, and you're just like, oh God, stop. One woman did it in some kind of parliament. She started doing it, and I'm just like,
so you mean tell me Gibraltar is pumping out?
Gibraltar?
Yeah.
What's that?
Apex, remember Gibraltar?
Oh, hey, brother.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite characters. He's Samoan. He's New
You're
Zealand.
like, what is that?
We went to Apex Legends. Mm-hmm. I loved.
I'll bring the big circle back.
You did. Hey, brother, I like playing him because I wouldn't die as fast.
Even though he's the biggest target.
He's the biggest target. I liked him, and I liked the other Australian dude, some metal arm. I can't remember his name.
Fuse.
And then Mirage is my favorite. But yeah.
All right, enough of that. Let's go back to Haka. A woman did it in
I
Parliament.
can't stand it. Yeah, they just start doing that Haka crap. Like the whole football team would do it, the whole rugby team would do it, and you're just like, and you guys sit there and just wait for them to finish up, and they're like staring at you and sticking their tongue out, and you're just like, okay, this is part of their culture. Just hurry up, you know.
You know what I want? A death whistle.
Yes, Aztec death whistle.
Yeah.
A friend of mine has one, and he blew it in a parking lot at the.
I want one.
Dude, it's.
I want to have like a bunch of us have one and blow it, because that's where it's supposed to. That's where it's supposed to like instill fear in people.
It is
because it's unnaturally.
It's
like,
unnerving.
eerie. Yeah.
It is unnerving. My friend Chris has one, and he blew it in the parking lot of a restaurant. We all was going ghost hunting. And he said, "Well, hey, check this out." And he got it. And it's like, wow. You're like, ooh, I don't like that.
Almost kind of vibrates a little.
So I didn't like it. I was like, ooh, that is something.
Yeah, I want a death whistle.
They start doing a hockey, start blowing the Aztec
in their face while they're like, you're like,
Thing is what is our thing? I mean, I'm Scottish. I'm Welsh, Scandinavian-ish mixed in, and English. So, like, is mine the Viking thing?
White boy.
Yeah. So what am I like? Pagan stuff?
I guess so.
Have you ever seen that video?
That sounds like Dwarven.
Kind of. Have you seen that video? It's a meme. It says Roman soldiers, they hear noise in the woods or something, and it's like all these pagans like doing that. Have I shown you that? God, man, we need video.
As far as I know, what I've always been brought up and told is I'm German and Dutch. German on my dad, Dutch on my mother.
German, they're Vikings, Germanic tribes.
Are they?
Yeah, the whole Northern Europe thing was these white, just
except for England.
Well, no, England, you know.
I thought Scandinavia was like the top,
kind of
near Russia. Like
Germans, they believed in
Germany's
Woden.
Like down.
They had Woden, which is Odin. They just call it Woden, and that's what Wednesday is named after. Believe that? Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
But yeah, Germanic is. Pull it out. What are you doing?
I'm looking for my phone. I think I left it in the truck.
I thought you were on it a minute ago.
No.
I mean,
I'm keeping my hands warm.
I got a computer here beside me. I can look it up, but
yeah, you do. But
yeah,
that consistent.
We don't know what we're talking about. It's stay consistent. We'll just say whatever.
Yeah.
Did you know the Japanese were once from Russia? I don't know. You know, Mongols, maybe so.
The Japanese, they had I think it was like 1940 something. They were saying that they're off of their fleets or off of their boats that they were like off 60 foot long. White mermaid people too.
Now, so is aliens in the water are mermaids?
Could be.
The white skin.
I'm just saying there's a lot of like ancient civilizations that when they drew world maps, they would draw the big snake monster like in a certain part of the ocean, and then they would have like I mean, how many like
cultures
talk about mermaids?
Half fish, half person.
Yeah. But then it's supposed to be some myth.
Well, the Greeks, Romans had it. Egyptians, I'm not sure if they had. They probably did.
I mean, I know there's dragons. A lot of people are like, dragons, they ain't real. Well, every ancient civilization drew pictures and had creatures that they would describe
flying
as
reptiles, dragons, breathing
fire.
That's wild.
Their scales were hard like iron,
I just wonder, it's so much of our history. Well, all of our history is filtered through what, 1% of our population, right?
The mega rich.
Not even the mega rich, the academia.
Yeah.
This is what this is. This is what the evidence shows.
Rich.
You think?
Yeah, because most academic people are rich.
Well, I think most academia is sponsored by the rich. I think that's a more.
Well, no, what I'm saying is
They're
the
not
rich
rich.
is because they go and they get this education, and then therefore they're put on a higher pedestal where all the money is. And then
Yeah.
they open all the businesses, and the worker class just feels that and does
See,
the work.
I think academia, like scientists, they make decent money to us, which rich, but they have to beg for millionaires to send them money to do the research. Like these people can't go to Amazon and look at ants.
Well,
Without some
they get
billionaire
money
backing
to
them.
do research, but then the millionaires also tell them what
Yeah.
the findings are going to be too.
Yes,
That favors them.
I
so
believe
that
that.
they stay rich.
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
So, all of our history, all of our science, all of our
So therefore, it's controlled by the rich, the mega rich.
possibly, yeah, at least academia. Like Neil Tyson deGrasse, he always seems like he's like,
He's so cocky.
is it a personality flaw or is it just he means well? But that's how he comes off. I don't know, but
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of times when I mean well, but
maybe so.
like my wife says, I'm brutally honest, like brutally
Yeah.
honest, and I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to be brutal. I'm
Like
just
our
telling
history,
honesty.
there's no such thing as dragons. Okay, there's no evidence of dragons. These come from folklores and stuff. So all that information we just got comes from like 1% of people that are probably dead by now, long ago, and we're just carrying it on. But it might have been real.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. I don't know. It's fun to think that it's real. It's fun to go, damn, dragons are real. It's crazy. Magic. Oh, crap. Magic's real. Hey. But there's so much fraud in the world.
Yep.
So much fraud, even nowadays. So,
Well, it's human nature
yeah, big time. And so
to deceive.
to sit there and go, dragons,
Yeah.
really? that is, I don't like that kind of people, kind of persons.
Nope.
It's a carafe, okay?
Like I have my beliefs, more religion, but I believe dragons were real.
You're a dragon believer?
Yeah, just like dinosaurs were walking with people. Like, I mean, it's not far fetched. Where do you find most dinosaur fossils? On mountaintops. Why? Because the flood waters were rising. It happened in the flood. Every ancient civilization talks about a flood.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like how can
Everybody talks about flood.
A flood? We're so far apart that it would take decades to travel news because literally it had to be a person get on a camel, a horse, had to make some kind of pilgrimage over
the Great Flood, the after death, same story, white light or not white light, seeing your body, spirit, energy, aura.
Yeah.
The Buddhists think reincarnation. Christians think, see God. Even atheists are like, well, there's something that, so.
Well, most atheists, staunch atheists, believe that once you die, it's like lights out. You just non-existent.
Actually, a study found that after your body dies, your brain is still very active. Like 13 minutes after you're officially dead, your brain activity is like on fire, like more than it's ever has. Apparently,
I wonder if it's in like try to get stuff moving mode.
Maybe. But all your motor sensors are kicking off, like you're moving and walking. All your language sensors are going off in your brain, like you're talking.
But you're not.
But you're dead. But your brain is still. I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we think afterlife is. It's our brain going, okay, I'm dying. Because we are just brain matter. This right here is just because my brain wants this. My brain wants to say, what's that feel like? This is you. This is just appendages to make it happen. These eyeballs are for my brain's sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless you're blind.
Well, then, yeah. Then it's like.
I heard blind people don't see dark or black. They see nothing.
Nothing. It's a weird concept. I can't comprehend it.
For them to try to describe what nothing looks like, it's like you trying to describe a person that's never seen the color red.
Yeah.
How do you describe that?
Well, red, it's like, it's red. I don't know what that is.
Can't describe it.
It's like,
you cannot describe colors.
600 nanometers-ish, it's kind of in that,
What? Nanometers. That's length.
Yeah. Well, that's all light is different waves. Like when I use alternative light source on crime scene, I like the 400 range nanometers. It's kind of like a bluish light with a yellow filter. I can see bruising and semen, stuff like that.
All around your mouth.
All around, everywhere, on the roof.
Good gravy. What a party.
I've seen some on the ceiling before.
Good gravy.
Well, I saw a biological contaminant on the ceiling before.
I see some on President Trump over there.
That is consistent.
Right at his belly button.
I see all those little thumps on it.
Yeah.
My kid's super liberal, and she hates him.
Is she?
She said, remember when she said she hates Joe Rogan? I don't like Joe Rogan.
Oh,
I'm like, he's a liberal.
Yeah, he's liberal.
She's anti whatever her father is. Because when you're young, you're dumb.
Yeah.
And when you get older,
Dude, I'm 41. I'm still dumb.
Well, yeah, but you're conservative now because you're like, my money,
Yeah. Conservative, but not really Republican. I'm just conservative.
I'm kind of there too. I like the old school values.
Yep.
I don't like the old school bigotry.
No.
But I like the nuclear family.
Yep.
And I like government going, y'all do y'all's thing.
Yep.
I'll step in if it's too much.
You get too wild.
Too wild. Just do your thing, right?
Yeah. Don't put the thumb on me.
No, I don't want a thumb on me.
Mash it.
If anybody, don't put a thumb on me,
Mash it
man.
down.
Don't put a thumb on me.
That's when you get fighting.
But
yeah. My wife suggests we talk about one subject, and then that would be the whole episode. And I'm like, what?
oh, so she wants us just to have one subject podcast.
She was like, yeah, that one episode, it was like an hour and a half. Y'all were all over the place. I'm like, that's what we do. We just talk.
Yeah, it's a flow of consciousness.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about on this one. We've talked about a few things: apex, oarfish.
Well, we mentioned it. Yeah, oarfish. I
Um,
want to get back on that. How long are they?
oh, dude, they're like 6 foot more. They're
Tall as me.
Yeah, they're longer and bigger. Yeah, they're like seriously like a little thin piece of chrome ribbon. That's what they look like with a little head on the
Real
end of it.
thin.
Real thin.
Like ribbon.
Yeah.
But why are they called oar?
I don't know because I've seen people catch ribbon fish every time we go to the beach. Every year I go to the beach, I go to the pier and fish. There's this Asian dude that walks up. Every year I've been there, last 7 years.
He knows you?
No. He comes rolling up. He sits in that same spot, and he pulls in these giant, long, chrome fish, ribbon fish, he says.
Wonder if you can eat them.
He does.
Well, how do you eat it if it's little skinny? Like, do you fillet it? And how do you get the organs out? You just barbecue it all up.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Well, tell me. Information? Come on now.
I'm looking. I'm pulling up as we speak.
Pull that big brain of yours out. Tell me what's
You
true.
gonna touch it?
I get all of my facts and information from you.
You gonna touch it if I pull it out?
I mean, I don't think you'll be able to have motor skills if you do. But
What do you mean have motor skills?
if you pull it out,
Oh, I'm talking about my head.
talking about the bat wing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, well, my battery's dead on my laptop here, on my iPad. So let me plug it in. And then hopefully in the next hour, I'll give you an answer to what the hell it is.
Stick it in.
Oh, baby.
There it goes. It's in there, folks.
That's too much.
That is gross.
Oh, God, I know. I'm glad you mentioned. I got film tomorrow, and I was going to take us on me filming.
Yeah. Well, now you.
So it's still charging. It won't turn on yet. But, bro, you got a phone outside in your car.
Yeah.
Dang it.
If you want to take a New York minute, I'll run up there and.
No, it ain't worth it. I got a phone behind me.
Yeah.
I got another phone behind me. I can.
Dang, Mr. Radio Shack.
Bro, I know. Trust me.
Your Verizon wireless over here.
I got computers. I got iPads, laptops.
See, we're professional folks. He's dumped all of his life savings into getting this equipment.
You know, I heard a good quote today. I heard a really good quote. Probably about 4 hours ago, I was TikToking. And this guy was like, hey, man, he's from like Atlanta, He's like, this old G told me this. He says, if you look in your closet, your driveway, in your house, and you got more money in that and you do your bank account, he says, you a poor fool. And I went, oh, my God, that's me.
Yeah.
Because I love gadgets.
Yeah.
How much money I got in the bank? Paycheck to paycheck, big dog. But yeah, I was like, he said that. I was like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm a poor fool.
Like, well, it's basically the same saying that rich people are rich because they have investments or what's that other word for not investments?
Investments.
It's like if you own a lot of property. What is that called? Not real estate guy, but
Assets.
Assets. That's it. Yeah, rich people are rich because they have a lot of assets. Ooh,
Look at that. That's an oarfish.
that's like 20 foot long, bro.
Yeah, I mean they get humongous. And
I wonder if they're good eating.
I don't know. Here's one.
Goosh.
That
Yeah.
could be us, but we're here
How-
podcasting.
How the flip do they survive?
What do you mean?
Look how long and
It's the ocean, dude.
that's the ocean pasta. Imagine like a giant squid grabbing
they're
that, and
silver.
they're just like
And they're silver.
how you do a noodle, or how you.
And so
were
here's
doing
like they're
noodles.
right here. They're washing up on the beach. I don't know how old that picture is,
Gross.
but usually when they're called the doomsday fish as well, and they roll up. What's that difference between that and a ribbon fish?
Yeah, ribbon fish are the babies. They're the weak ones.
Probably. Oh, they're much different. This is what that guy catches.
That actually looks like a fish head.
Yeah.
Like a ribbon fish. The tail looks like it just goes to a point, though.
It does. It does. And they're chrome, dude. He pulls them out of the water and the sun's still setting. It just reflects. It looks like he's pulling up silver tape. It's crazy. But this guy, there's one, they're reflecting the flash.
Good, great.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep, crazy.
They say that the ocean is really outer space. It's a quote saying the fact that the ocean's still so undiscovered that it might as well just be outer space to us.
Well, no, we know more about outer space.
And then we do the oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why ain't we allowed to Antarctica and to go to Antarctica?
Who says we're not allowed to go to Antarctica? People
The
go all the
world.
time. The world?
Yeah.
There's people go there all the time.
In a designated little area that our government allows you to go to.
So what are you saying? You saying something about the Black Pyramid down there?
I'm saying that there's a world treaty of all the superpowers in the world that they all agree that none of them can own it and that none of them lets anybody go there. Why
Well,
is that?
I never heard of that. Now, there's a flat earther that went down there just to prove that the world was flat, and he was like, nope, I was wrong.
No, he went to the designated area where you're like a cruise ship will take you. If you do like an Antarctica cruise, like there's like a little chunk that you're allowed to go to. But if you're like you have to be a scientist doing something to be able to go outside of that. And then there's certain parts of it to where you have to have like a double permit, like a different type of screening to even go. And 99.9% of people don't get that double permit.
Apparently, there's a Black Pyramid under the ice of Antarctica, and the U.S. has it.
Or in the U.S. section. Well, we don't really own it. No world power owns it. But you're not allowed to go there.
Yeah, and there's apparently a bunch of military guys with guns and no insignias on their uniform, and electronics
why is that? It's just ice, ain't it?
It's just ice and no life.
Well, the polar bears and stuff are there, ain't there?
I guess around the edges, yeah. Are polar bears north or Antarctica? It might be just north.
Is Antarctica the south one?
Yeah,
Then what's up north?
the Arctic Circle.
Is that just ice too, or is there landmass up there? That's ice
Just
is on
water,
top of.
a little bit of ice. God, I don't know, man. Like, is it the top of Canada, the Arctic Circle?
Something like that.
I went to school, I swear, but that was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I really didn't pay attention to that part.
Yeah, that was boring.
Going, oh, okay, I'm never going up there.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
You're not
all
allowed
podcasts.
to, even if you wanted to.
Yeah, true. Let's see.
You get shot down.
Wish I was a ninja.
Ninjas can't stop bullets.
Ninjas, you can't hit ninjas with bullets.
Yeah, you can. They can't move that fast.
Not real ninjas. You never see them to shoot.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm sorry. Also, ninjas are kind of obsolete now because you can't beat thermal optics. It's hard.
You can with an umbrella.
You can. Certain umbrellas. But that's only forward. What if I got you at an angle? You're like, you can see me holding an umbrella like this right here. Hope you don't see me.
You do multiple umbrellas to make it you inside of a dome, and then you're just running along.
Or just make one big.
Yeah.
But even that would heat up. That would heat up from your heat, and it'd glow like
What
the
if
sun.
What if you have a fabric that wicks away heat, like those the wicking the moisture away? What if it wicks away heat to where it makes your
I don't know if that's
constantly cold?
possible, bro.
Yeah, it is. Well, just like thermals, that's got the holes all in it, like kind of big. It's there to hold the heat and trap the heat in the air, right there.
I
What if
think
you reverse that technology where it's always you're always cooler?
I don't know.
I mean, or just rub mud on yourself.
That
Like,
doesn't work. The
yeah.
mud gets hot, and you're like,
No,
there he is.
no.
Kill me.
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger fooled the Predator with it.
Yeah. Or did he?
Yeah,
Maybe he. Well, I'm on the computer now. I don't need to be on the
it
computer.
literally shows you the vision of the Predator, and it.
Oh, that's not real. That was movie
that was
effect.
a documentary, man.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's documentary.
how did he get such access to the elite Navy SEALs like that? And when they were getting killed and skinned alive, how come they still recorded that? You think there'd be rules
It's a
against that?
documentary. They're there to.
The Predator's
to
like,
get the
oh, that's the
facts.
press. I can't kill them.
Yeah. Well, the Predator has rules. He would only attack you if you challenged him back. Because then in his
Is that
brain,
what happened?
In his brain, you're fair play. But because in
He
Predator
killed
2,
regular people.
in Predator 2, whenever the detective chick on the subway,
Chick?
yeah, the girl,
I don't remember this. I remember Danny Glover. That's all I remember.
yeah, she was on the it was Danny Glover's partner,
Oh.
or a colleague. And she even like shot at him, and he came in and was about to gut her, but then he looked down and saw the baby in her, and he put her down because he has ethics and rules, man. They're warrior class.
But he was going to kill her if he didn't have a baby.
Yeah, because she had a gun shooting at him. Anything.
What about all those Viet Congs and stuff they found hung up and strung up in the jungle?
They were militia. They were shooting at him.
What the paratroopers
Yes,
are still in their parachutes hanging and just ripped.
because they had weapons on them.
Oh,
And in his brain, you got weapons? All right, well, you're a warrior now, so let's warrior it up. Shink, shink.
So you're saying the Predator will only hunt something that's capable of...
If it looked at you and you had some kind of weaponry on you, and in his brain, you're a warrior, and therefore, warriors fight, the best warrior wins. He didn't kill no kids.
Well, that would never make it.
Even
to
the kid that had the gun, it was like da-da-da-da-da. He at first he was like, "Rrr," and he was about to put that shoulder missile on it, but then he realized, that's not even a real gun. And he left the kid alone. Went off. That was in Predator 2.
Predator 2 is in the city.
The concrete jungle, baby.
Woo! I remember Danny Glover on the water spout, and then I remember
Water spout.
Yeah, he had water spouts pouring ass rain outside, I think. And I remember when he was on that ship and he had like that Predator weapon. He's like, and all of a sudden, zoom, 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 pop up, and they'll like give him an old gun
because he killed the other one.
Yeah.
He killed the original.
Yeah,
And and they're like, okay,
They're
well, you're a
honorable.
warrior. We're going to take our weapon back because you claimed it from him, and then here you get this pistol because it was one of your warriors' old weapons.
I can't do it. Is that pretty close though?
No.
I had a friend that could do it perfectly. Wayne. He could do the clicking, and it sounded cool as crap.
I bet you he got all the ladies.
He did. He had black hair. He was like the fastest white guy in school. He could run. He drove like cool cars. He got it. He got that, boy.
Oh,
I even asked him if we could tag team one of his girlfriends one time when I was desperate, and he said, "Nah, man.
No.
She wants to, but I can't." I said, "Okay." I was like 16. My boy Wayne.
You back there simping at 16.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. I had glasses on, and then I lost my glasses, grew my hair long, and next thing I know, I couldn't get it off of me. I was like, get off me, bitches. And
I
now,
put these glasses on. I can't keep them away now.
Yeah. Now I'm like this. Any gilfs out there want to get with the Ash? Send your DMs. Let me check here.
0.
No DMs.
Yeah.
I even did
You get that the rolling
tumbleweed.
the tumbleweed.
I did a dating site. This is probably about 6 years ago.
Not at one match, did you?
No. I told the Amazon, I was like, I'm going to join a couple of dating sites. I did Tinder and I did Facebook matchmaking, right?
Didn't get any.
And I was hoping my confidence, Bro, none. And she laughed at me.
Yeah, I was like me.
Oh,
I'm laughing at you. I wonder if I did it.
You better get clearance from the wife.
Well, yeah, of course. I just let her know it's
It's experimental.
I don't even want to, because then if it happens like you, I don't want to be laughed at.
I got laughed at. My ego got hit. I was like, not even ugly ones. I had a good looking picture of me up, and my bio was on point. I thought,
hi, I'm Ash. I like long walks on the beach. I like reading novels.
I hate walking on the beach because it's angled and hurts my ankle.
Does it?
Yeah. Like if you walk on the beach, it's always like 1 foot's taller than the other.
No, you get down where the water washes on.
Still, it's just a little bit off, and it hurts my freaking back, dude.
You're such a sissy.
And then the sun. Oh, God. The sun's in my eyes. I get sunburn.
I like washing sand out of my crack. Dude, I hate the beach, man.
I love the beach.
I grew up on it. I'm like,
I love it. Mountains is your gig.
Yeah. I like cold areas because I hate sweating. So mountains, air's a little thinner, a little cooler up there.
That cabin, boy.
The woods.
You still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure.
Get the woods going. See them Sam squanches running all around. Yeah. Get rocks tossed at you. Hear banging against trees.
And you're like, pow, 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 pow. It's like kids playing pranks on us and you're just fucking shooting at them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die.
Yep.
What do you think about that? We ain't talked about Sam squanches in a skinny minute.
Yeah.
Ever since aliens and drones came around, they hadn't had the news as much.
No. I mean, there's still people out there looking for them. And again, another Sam squanch. I mean, they could be real, man. Their population's just probably really drastically low. Because if the way humans just exploded in like the population of America and all that, and then they don't want to, they see how violent we are or whatever, which they could probably snap a human like a twig.
But they know if they did that, it would be war.
Yeah.
They're smart enough to go, nah, it ain't worth our...
So they recluse away, and, all up in that North Dakota area and South Dakota where it's like just a lot of open land, and then even up into Canada where it's just a bunch of wilderness. I mean, Alaska. Dude, the state of Alaska is just as big as half of our continental United States, like the land mass.
California's the biggest one, isn't it?
Continentally. But, like...
Are you sure? Alaska's not that big.
Dude, Alaska...
Oh, I heard something too. Go ahead.
Alaska is half of our continental United States. If you go to, like, Missouri, Louisiana, and follow that little dude, the image of the dude, it's like that over to California. That's Alaska. And there's only, like, 14,000 people that live in Alaska.
Who do we buy Alaska from?
Russia.
Right. How much?
Not a lot.
$7 million.
Yeah.
Is 2 cents per square acre. And this guy was talking about, he said, these professional history guys, these people that actually know history, said that we owed Russia $7 million for their help in the Civil War. Russia helped the North block off Charleston
Oh, dang.
from the Confederates, and the bill was $7 million. So we gave them $7 million. They gave us Alaska, as kind of like he was explaining it, and I was like, "What?" He said, "It's a fact. This is what this guy says. Russia helped the North in the Civil War, and the bill was $7 million. So we gave them $7 million, and they were like, "Well, here's Alaska, because it'll make it legit." You know, because if we just gave them $7 million, because back then, God dang,
It's like mercenaries.
yeah, it's like, okay, we'll sell Alaska for that. You know, we don't want Alaska. Alaska's bullshit.
Yeah.
And so I gotta find out if Russia helped. Did Russia help in the Civil War?
Well, look at the land size of Alaska, since you don't believe me on that. And I think Texas is bigger than California as far as square acreage.
Yes, during the American Civil War, Russia openly supported the Union, primarily by sending warships to American ports as a show of force to deter potential British intervention in the side of the Confederacy. Oh, wow, I didn't know any of that shit.
Huh?
Effectively
Neither did I.
acting as diplomat and Navy ally to the Union without directly fighting in the war. This is largely due to Russia's desire to counter British influence in the Americas.
So they really didn't fire a musket. They just pulled over and like.
Legit, I mean, per the record, they didn't do anything, but come on.
Yeah.
Bunch of wild, drunk Russian sailors, like, I want to kill something.
Yeah. we came all this way. I can't even do a Russian accent.
We come all this way, comrade.
We're going to kill something. Tippity toppity.
Yes, Alaska is the largest state in the United States. It's more than twice the size of Texas. My man! The second largest state. Texas being the second largest state.
It's the biggest as a continental. The main continental.
Alaska is 665,384 square miles. Texas is only 268,596 square miles. And yeah, right here, like if you stuck Alaska on the map over the United States, the tip of Alaska reaches the top of Florida. It goes all the way up to the Canada border, and that island goes all the way to California. It's humongous.
Yeah.
Look at you, that big fat brain, bruh.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's big fat autistic brain.
This is really professional. Look at that. That's how big Alaska is. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I don't know why that never well, did you see a penis? Oh, well.
Did you?
Do you want to see one?
No.
I didn't want to either.
Yeah.
Really.
I hope not. I see one every day.
Do you
Cry
look at
about
yours?
it.
That's not underneath my stomach. I can't hardly see it.
Yeah, I have to lift my back.
Is it? Hey, buddy.
Peer over.
Yeah, there you. Good to see you.
Well, you know, if you don't see it in 2 years, it's legally dead, right? So you get every now and then you got to make sure you look at it.
What the flip? This is supposed to be a magnet that sticks super hard.
Guess that's failing.
Big time.
Did you put any heat to it? Is it heat that kills magnets? Because cold doesn't.
I keep it inside. I don't leave it out in the car.
Something kills magnets.
It's on there good now. I just had it in the wrong spot. Dang, I learned 2 things today. 3 things. I'm a poor fool.
Me too.
Russia helped out in the Civil War against us, the South. And then,
against the Southern Democrats.
yeah. And then Alaska is just about as big as the United States is.
As soon as slavery got abolished, they all moved north.
Democrats?
Yeah.
We'll show them.
I wouldn't say, yeah. I would say Democrat.
I don't think about party affiliation.
They're like, oh, we're for the people. But yet, every time they talk, it's got to be about skin color. Thought if you're just for people, you would just be for people, right?
Well, not for white dudes. Come on, man. We've had it good for a long time.
Really?
Well, they have. We have not.
Yeah.
We have
I'm
not.
saying I ain't got nothing. Well, I mean, I've got it all right.
You got advantages.
I do? Like what?
Sorry, I saw a picture of. Oops. Found a picture of the wife on here. What was you saying? You got advantages?
Yeah, like what?
Ah, man, you know. Have a good day, sir, when you get pulled over.
I don't get pulled over.
I don't either. Exactly. You don't get pulled over for just being yourself. And you got that, you know, that.
Well, because I go 5 over the speed limit, and that's about it. Which
I have never been pulled over because I don't speed or drive crazy.
I've only been pulled over that one time, and I got a ticket because it was a speed trap.
Yeah, I've never fell to one of those. I've never fell victim to a speed trap, but I've never been pulled over. Never. It's so weird. I've never alcohol. Never smoked. Never did any drug. You know, when I do this on applications, they're like, "Come on, you can tell us." I'm like, "I'm telling you the truth. I'm the biggest nerd you've ever seen.
Biggest honky
Tonk, baby." But you get me near a sex party, that's when I'm gonna have some problems because you know that's my vice.
When you're like,
"Ooh, did he invite me to a party? The freak off."
Oh, good grief.
Okay, I'll go to that.
No, because then Diddy's gonna be all up on that.
Nah, Playboy.
Yeah, that's what he would do. He
Nah.
didn't fancy women anymore.
No, he ain't getting this.
He liked to do dominance over men.
I'd be like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Combs, but I don't want to do that." Okay,
And
thank you though.
As soon as you got that out of your mouth, you would wake up 8 hours later, like, "Oh man, what happened? Your butt be hurting."
Well, I probably just laid a big turd. That's all that was from eating all that food at the Diddy party.
World?
In my mind, I'd do mental gymnastics. I'm like, man, I must have ate a lot of food. Must have crapped really big. Yep, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Then you're pooping blood.
What did I eat?
Yeah. Pooping out some little ditties.
And then there's a video of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go tell anybody, he'll flash that video to your family.
Apparently, Tom Hanks moved to Greece because of Trump.
I'm sure.
Like he has ties with Diddy and Epstein.
Yep.
Ellen DeGeneres went to Greece.
I thought she went to England.
England, you're right. She did. She went to England. And there's a clip of Diddy was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I guess he was on there a lot. Oh, that's another clip.
Well, there's like kids come out. And he's like,
different clip.
I saw the kid one.
They're cooking with some guy, and they're joking around, and he goes up to her and goes like, "I got that tape. You know, don't watch it. How I got that tape." He says it. Microphone picks it up, and they're like, "Hey!" You know, it's just like, "Oh, snap."
He said that to Ellen, or
yes,
he said that to the show?
Ellen. I gotta pull it up. Oh my God! Now you got me going. I sound that lately. I science it, and I said,
"What's it on?"
It's on her show.
Has it been doctored? They trying to AI?
You know, who knows?
Photoshopped. They trying to. Somebody's got it hard for Ellen. They trying to set her up.
Messing with Ellen. Why? She's a good old girl. Oh, sorry. She's a good old gal.
I'm just trying to play that advocate. You know what I'm saying? Try to make sure it's legit. If you're going to threaten somebody with a tape, it better be legit. Can we play it on our show as a reference point so we don't get copyright claimed? Or will you have to show me later?
I'm about to play it right now. This ain't it. This is it. What is going on here? I don't want all this. I got to sign in.
No, they locking you out, dog.
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
She's not here.
No, but he was going to give it to her as a gift.
All right, and I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
T-shirt,
sweet.
gold T-shirt.
What about for me? Aw, look at that. That's so sweet. Thank you. How come it's for Portia and not me?
Because you're going to have her wear it. And,
All right.
We go so far back. Don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right. Let's.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
You roll back.
Okay,
All right.
I think there's a tape to it. The joke didn't work. I
No, it's okay.
don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
There's a tape.
So,
There's a tape at my house that's had no problems. Oh, I don't want that. Play that again.
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
She's not here.
No, but he was going to give it to her as a gift.
All right, and I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Right
Anyway,
here.
all right.
He leans
let's-
in and listen.
You roll back.
Okay,
All right.
I think there's a tape to it. The joke didn't work.
No, it's okay.
I don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
There's a tape too, and I don't want no problems. And he's like, hey!
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
Dang, bro.
She took her ass to England. And then Pink is also in it. Apparently, she abused Justin just like the rest of them did. Sorry, this is probably driving me all crazy.
Justin
No, Bieber. The Biebs. Ooh. Apparently, they abused that poor boy. All of them did.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's why Affleck left J-Lo again, because he found out what she did, and he's like, B, I'm out. You think we'll ever know, though?
No.
Nope.
Even though it was told that they're going to release it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be January 20th. He said he's going to release all of it. And he
Of
hasn't.
this month?
January 20th. He was supposed to release it the day the inauguration. Hell, Trump's only been in for like a month and a day. And look at all the crap he's done. The egg prices are still high. Well, calm down. Biden killed all the damn chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we have the egg shortage.
Yeah, so
They
I don't know.
They're like, oh, it's a bird flu.
I love how the news was like, oh, well, Elon Musk got this $400 million contract to make armored vehicles. I think it's a little conflict of interest. And then a report comes and goes, that was Biden who bought all those armored vehicle Teslas. And then that Greenwich girl, the girl with the glasses, short hair, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, I reported that was actually Biden, but that's still $400 million for those cars. That sounds like, and it's just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate everything. I hate them all.
Well, it all fits the narrative
It does.
until it doesn't.
Until it doesn't. And what's the narrative? You know, I don't think me and you are part of the narrative.
Nope.
And I imagine if we got big, we'd probably have problems.
More money, more problem.
I think, yeah. Well, I don't think we'd have money. They'd be like, tax evasion.
Yeah. Texas is theftation, boy.
Dude, the more and more we talk about this, every time I think about taxes, I just get mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Dude, our founding fathers went to war over 3%. War.
And no representation.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
I ain't got representation.
and then they're finding all this money that's been just poorly managed, frauded, lost.
Well, I heard that we're going to be receiving some cash money checks.
I've heard that too. I hope.
Well, it just came out, so more details need to come. But
I hope the internet makes
it
happen.
It said every tax-paying citizen is getting $5,000. I don't know if that's per household or each person in the household that pay taxes.
It'd be nice to get each person's paid
Dude,
taxes.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, I file one tax return for the family, so it'll probably just be $5,000 for us. I would imagine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they would do that. If it would be one, like, what if one, like your situation, it's like one person is the breadwinner. So it's like
I got stay-at-home mom.
You're technically the only taxpayer, which you have to file married, right?
Yeah,
So therefore, she's taxpayer too.
3 dependents. Yep.
So I don't know. It's weird. We'll let all the lawyers discuss that while they take in more of it.
Yeah, I remember Bush. He gave every American like $700 or something like that one time. Remember Bush Jr. W
For what?
to boost the economy, to get the economy kickstarted again. W sent us all like, yeah, he did it twice
So you take the money from us, and then you turn around and give it back and
to
call
get the
it-
economy
and
going
call it
because
economy boost.
well, because rich people were losing money. They were like, oh God, we're not making our money. Well, we're not depleting these people of their money.
So they had to give up money.
Now, I wish
get it back.
I wish I had got that George Bush money and I invested it and had it right now. I'd have been like, thank you, George Bush.
Yeah, and if you could have invested in Bitcoin when it first came out, you'd be a multi-billionaire by now.
I remember
too.
Bitcoin when it came out, and I didn't understand it. I was like,
Yeah.
why am I paying for?
I saw a dude give a pizza place 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 large pizzas.
Yep,
And
it's called the $2 million pizza.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that guy that has all that money on the hard drive he didn't have the password to, he finally got into it.
Oh, did he?
Good for him. It's like 30 or something now. Maybe. Something that's crazy amount.
I'd cash in.
God, yes.
That's all I need.
Dude, I want to be.
I'd cash.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need all that money. I'm saying all these people.
I'd live the same lifestyle, but I would definitely have FU money. I'd go get jobs. I got to have a job. I got to work.
Yeah.
But any problems, I'd be like, FU. I don't have to put up with this.
Yeah.
I got money. I'm just doing this because I want to.
Hobby.
Yeah. I'm not going to listen to a 20-year-old manager tell me, kiss my ass. F you, I'm gone. My car's paid for. My house is paid for. I want this to buy a fishing boat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To go on vacations. Vacation money.
Dude, I ain't been on it. I haven't paid for a vacation in 10 years.
Dude, our vacations was like a weekend at the beach with all of us. Like that was my vacation.
All of our friends put money together,
yeah.
and we could stay Friday, Saturday, and come home Sunday.
Imagine people out there are like, our vacation's like across seas for like a week or two.
Oh, my sister-in-law.
Dude.
We go to Rome
Hey.
for a week.
Good
We
for
went
her.
to Dublin. She works her butt off.
Yeah.
She makes that money. And so, look, I'm not even mad at her. I'm just like, I can't imagine.
Sounds like you're a little mad.
I just can't imagine living like that. And my brother-in-law he's doing just as well, if not more.
I bet you won't fight them
Why would I fight them?
because you sound angry.
I'm just mad at myself, bro.
Just walk up
I ain't mad at
Just
them.
walk up and punch them. That's
Why would I do that?
Because you just don't like them.
I do like them.
No, you mad at them.
No, I'm mad at myself.
Don't be mad at yourself.
Well, who else could I be mad at?
I don't know. The opportunities that your white skin got you. How about that? Be mad at those.
Well, they're Caucasian. They got the same opportunities.
Yeah, well,
I just chose a profession that doesn't pay money.
but you protect and serve.
Yeah.
Serve
It
and protect.
I don't want to talk about that because I have a different opinion than most about that profession. And I feel like I have the right to say it, other people don't, but I love it. It's a good profession. It's an honorable profession.
What, am I making you mad? I bet you won't fight me.
I got pulled over one time.
Yeah, I was speed trapped.
That's the thing about. I'll say this too. I was at the car show last weekend, Shriners, and I saw a sheriff car parked. But
Illegally?
No.
Oh, okay.
It had the ghost graphics on it. You seen those?
Uh-uh.